So you might be asking yourself, what is this whole binder gimmick? What is this whole, uh, you would call it a stunt, but it really is really perplexing to everybody that watches this video. What is this whole phase one of the Epstein logs? Let's see what Pam Bondi said just recently about the release of the Epstein files. Now, before I play this video where she basically promised that she was going to release it today, keep in mind that Matt Gaetz got shot down as the nominee for Attorney General and lost his House seat over what exactly? And I think this is exactly getting at the issue at hand, where apparently there is a cover up going on, whether it be at the FBI or the DOJ. It seems like people are scrubbing and shredding documents of the GFK variety of the all the conspiracy stuff that people have been talking about for years. And Pam Bondi, who was supposed to be a good replacement for Matt Gaetz, saying, okay, well, this is a prettier face than Matt, and he won't get as much, or rather, she won't get as much scrutiny as him, and she'll actually do what Trump wants her to do, which he promised us for months on end that he would release the JFK files, but then also, of course, the Epstein files. And so let's see what she says.
Epstein files on your desk is when can we see them and what's taking so long to release them?
I do. Jesse, there are well over, this will make you sick, 200 victims, 200. So we have well over 250 actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is protected and their
Okay, now keep in mind this. Does it really matter? Do people that want to see the Epstein files, are they pro-Epstein or are they anti? Obviously anti. Okay, the only few people that are pro-Epstein at this point, even though he's dead, are the people that were at his island, obviously, that would be in the release of the logs. Now, keep this in mind. Do I care about the identity of whatever 200 victims? I honestly don't, because they're victims. I don't have a personal interest in who Cindy Crawford is, whoever the hell, Lindsay Phil, I don't know. Any random name you can come up with. It doesn't matter. Oh, we don't want to release okay, seriously? Is that really the excuse we're going to use here?
But other than that, I think tomorrow, the personal information of victims. Other than that, I think tomorrow, Jesse, breaking news right now, you're going to see some Epstein information being released.
And what they released was not even worth showing right now. It was, I don't even know what to describe it as. It was like mostly censored. It was ridiculous. I mean, if your life depended on it and you wanted to decipher it, you couldn't. A lot of it was censored. And mind you, they sent binders out to influencers that you might not even know about because of what exactly? And it was the phase one. Okay, when we're talking about trafficking of children, when we're talking about horrible things like that in this country, why not just release it? Phase one should be the only phase. But instead, we're having multiple segments in which we're going to see Pam Bondi or whoever the hell else on Twitter also releasing sensitive information about the deep state. And to me, I say, why not release it now? I mean, it's a moral obligation. People were elected on this premise. Pam Bondi was confirmed on the premise of exactly this, and she's not delivering completely. And so it's either a rank incompetency or there's a deep state matter at hand. It's disgusting either way.
By my office.
What kind? Are we going to see who was on the flights? Are we going to see any evidence from what he recorded? Because he had all of his homes wired with recording devices.
Yeah, what you're going to see hopefully tomorrow is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information.
Bull crap. Okay, bull shrimp. Seriously, we did not get a scintilla of that.
But it's pretty sick what that man did.
Okay, well,
that's not your job. Your job isn't to pontificate about, oh, this guy, oh, he was a bad. Okay, yes, obviously, sweetheart, but it's about getting the fucking job done. Oh my God.
Along with his co-defendant.
Absolutely, and he had help. That's for sure.
He sure did.
Lame. All right, chat, but don't fear. Apparently, Liz Wheeler, who was one of the folks that had one of those fictitious binders of the whole Epstein thing, apparently she has a spin on this whole thing, okay? Now, mind you, the promise was day one or whatever, give it a week, okay? It's been a month, by the way. Release the Epstein information. Well, okay, so this is the spin. Liz Wheeler says, this is the story. President Trump and Attorney General Pam Bondi committed to releasing the Epstein files. The FBI was told to deliver the files to Bondi. They did, about 200 pages. Bondi smelled a rat because there was nothing juicy in the 200 pages, just flight logs and a Rolodex of phone numbers and no smoking gun in quotes. Still, Bondi promised to release the documents, so she prepared a binder of them. Then, last night, a whistleblower contacted Bondi and revealed that the Southern District of New York was hiding potentially thousands of Epstein files, defying Bondi's order to give them all to her. Okay, and then I mean, which up to that point, I got to tell you, okay, number one, you're incompetent. Number two, why weren't you transparent about that to begin with? Three, you've been confirmed for several days at this point. Why was this not addressed first and foremost? Four, beyond even all that, again, why the hell are we relying on, oh, there was nothing juicy here? Okay, but why didn't you just tell us that? When you have conservative influencers, bragging about having binders full of Epstein stuff, and Pam Bondi herself says, oh, there must be a whistleblower amongst us because, of course, this 200 pages that I just gave these people is full of crap that people already know about. Why didn't she just be upfront about that? Why do you do a photo op saying like, "Oh my God, guys, on Twitter, oh, we have this new information about this sick person," and yet you already know that it's junk. So they try to pass off this stuff as junk, or rather, this junk as legitimate stuff that we've all been waiting for years, and they expect us to just take it sitting down. I mean, it's a little bit annoying. Okay, so Liz Wheeler goes on to say, the swamp creatures at the Southern District of New York deceived Bondi, Kash Patel, and you. Okay, first of all, how the hell are you going to take anything the Southern District of New York says and take it literally? If I were to ask the liberal as hell New York people and say, "Give me this," every time they give me something, I'm going to double check to make sure it's the good stuff. Okay, clearly. Come on. It's like if you were buying crack and it ended up being hand soap. It's like, how stupid do you have to be to even be in that position to begin with? Anyway, so they're playing victim already. Be outraged that the binder is boring. You should be, because the evil deep state lied to your face. Buddy, you're in control now. PM Bondi, Donald Trump, Kash Patel, by some miracle of God, they're in control. And if it's a miracle of God, then let's get the Epstein files, okay? I mean, it's not a big ask, frankly. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to expect here. But I voted for exactly this, among other things. But then it goes on and it says, the binder is powerful because it's a tangible physical evidence of the disgusting stunt that the Southern District of New York tried to pull. Okay, that's a lie, because why didn't you just lead with that? Why didn't the conservative influencers earlier today, why didn't they just say exactly that, oh yeah, this is baloney? It's a BS. They were caught in a lie. Basically, the Trump administration, or whoever the hell did this photo op with all these people with the binders, they were trying to say, hey, MAGA base, here's this BS that we can't even read to you, but here's the binder. Okay, just because you go to Kinko's does not mean you have a case. Doesn't mean you have the goods. And so, I mean, this is a betrayal of the base, and it's incompetency on the level of at least the Attorney General, but then also a lot of people that are tangential to this. And this is not exculpate or excuse the behavior of people like Liz Wheeler and other Twitter people, DC Drano, who were just basically pretending like as if like this, oh my God, we got the real thing. No, you did not. Okay. Bondi is now demanding all the Epstein evidence from the Southern District of New York, plus an investigation into the persons who committed this act of defiance. Okay, isn't that a little too late? Like, if they already tried to screw you over this time, why the hell would they comply now? So I have no confidence in what was said right here. Beyond that, the legacy media has betrayed you again and again and again. They lie to you, they smear you, they gaslight you. They deserve no special access to real-time exposure of corruption because they played a role in covering it up in the first place. So again, playing victim, mainstream media, all these conservative talking points, and again, I agree. Mainstream media lies. Legacy media lies. That being said, you're lying too. You're lying too. You should have known better. What the hell is this? Come on. Anyway, you are the media, Elon said. Yes, we are. So celebrate the regular people that are given access to the most powerful people in our country to report on a despicable corruption as it's being uncovered in real time. Okay, so now she's saying, you know what? Be thankful that I'm, who is not a complete, Hollywood personality, is getting this information that is also bullshit, by the way. And then, be grateful, you plebeians on Twitter. And I gotta say, like, no, screw you. You are going along with this because you want to be cozy up with the Trump people, and I get it. I've been there, kind of. And I gotta say, like, okay, when you're playing ball with people that are lying, you're also a liar by implication. That being said, she goes on and says, and be very, very angry that the deep state agents in the swamp at the Southern District of New York are at this very moment defying President Trump and Attorney General Bondi, and you who voted him into office, lying and hiding the truth about Jeffrey Epstein because they didn't want their corruption and weaponization of government exposed. And that's the story. I gotta say, reeks of cap. It's cap. It's baloney. She's lying. I mean, this is ridiculous. My friends, this is basically what they showed us. In the binder, this is what they were hyping up today. This is why I'm upset. Epstein files. What the fuck is it? What is this? What am I supposed to get out of this binder? What am I going to get out of this? It's all censored. It's like literally 95% black. What am I going to do with this information is my question. Seriously, I'm not even asking for too much here. Oh my God. Look, for the record, shame on the administration or rather the people involved in this BS photo op, but also shame on these creators that went along with the charade, pretending like they had the goods, that they were going to share it with their fans, with the American people more importantly, and instead had a binder full of redacted nonsense that nobody freaking cares about, and of the stuff that is important has already been out there for years. I mean, if you look up Ryan Dawson on whatever dark web elements, the conspiracy theorists, Alex Jones, I don't know. These people have been on a lot of this Jeffrey Epstein stuff before even the normal politician has. And so this is not an important notification. This is not an important event. This is a freaking stunt. And I'm just embarrassed for the administration because they're begging us to be idiots, that we're going to take this at face value, that, oh, this person I know on Twitter apparently says that they have the goods and I don't have to see it. I just believe it. What am I, an idiot? This is not a cult. This is ridiculous. As we get to the tail end of the video, look what the House Judiciary GOP just posted. Breaking Epstein files released. You click on that tiny URL link, and it is basically a Never Give You Up by Rick Astley, okay? It's a Rickroll or whatever. Pathetic. And there's even a community note saying this link provided does not contain Epstein files. Just plays a Rick Astley music video instead. So why are they joking? Why is the establishment, politicians, why is the swamp making fun of the fact that, oh, you guys don't have the, oh, you poor plebeians, you don't get the Epstein stuff that you voted for. No, screw you guys. What the hell is this? What a sick joke. And, of course, I want to support the president. I want to support the administration. They've done a great job thus far. But this is a blemish, it's a zit, and it's got to be popped soon enough, okay? Frankly, folks, it's a little ugly. You might get a little hole there, but that zit is too bad to stay around, okay? We need what we voted for, which is the JFK files. It is the stuff about Roswell. It's the stuff about, of course, the Epstein stuff. And, I mean, the fact that we're even waiting more than a month for this is an embarrassment in and of itself. And to be clear, as we wrap up here, there are people that are freelancing that know more about the Epstein stuff than even what the binder contains, okay? Like, people just honest on the internet just know more. These conspiracy people apparently know more. I mean, look at this huge web of information here, okay? And this has been around for years, and I remember in high school when I saw this, okay? Like 2019, 2020. Look, the government has let us down, and I just hope that things change. And so as we wrap it up here, like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want more content like this, comment down below if you have any thoughts, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.